Hello, and welcome to Innowera's Process Runner DB Help series. In this video, we will demonstrate how to create a basic Process Runner DB transaction automation script which allows us to upload data from a database to SAP. For this video, we will use the T-code MM02 change material. The process used to create this automation script is applicable across all the functional SAP ERP modules, as Process Runner DB can be utilized in any of these modules. Also, for this video, we will upload data residing in an MS SQL Server database, but this same script could be utilized for data residing in MS Access, Oracle, MySQL, Sybase, DB2, and SAP HANA. Let's get started. In this SQL Server database table, we have a list of material numbers as well as their corrected gross weight and net weight values we want to change in SAP. Furthermore, we have columns titled iLog and iStat for the log and status messaging which will be returned to the table. Let's create a Process Runner DB file to update these material details. Let's begin by launching Process Runner DB and selecting the New Process button. Let's select the transaction technology, type in the transaction code MM02, and click Start Recording. We will be asked to log on to an SAP system from our SAP landscape with the username and password. After clicking OK, we will be taken into SAP to record our transaction. Let's bring up the SQL table in the background and record the first line of data by entering a material number of 100-100, clicking Enter, selecting Basic Data 1, and clicking Continue. On the next screen, let's enter a gross weight of 20 and a net weight of 10. Now that we have recorded all of our fields, let's click the Save button. We will be taken to the mapper ribbon of Process Runner DB. Currently, we are utilizing an internal XML table called an iTable, which was automatically created after we finished recording the script as seen below. Let's navigate to the Home ribbon to utilize our SQL Server database by clicking the Use External Data Source button. Let's select the Data Source dropdown and select the appropriate data source, which is SQL file data, for this example. Next, let's select the table which contains our MM02 data. We also need to allocate where the status and log columns will be written to by selecting the appropriate columns from the table. Lastly, let's set our start row and end row. The data in our SQL table starts on row 1 and ends on row 50. The Order By dropdown can be used to sort the SQL table data in sequential order in the Table Data ribbon based on the field selected. This will not affect the order of the data within the SQL table. We can leave it blank to view the data as it is in the SQL table. Now let's go to the Mapper ribbon to map our fields to our SQL table. The mapping type will remain Data Source to SAP, as we are sending data from our SQL table to SAP. However, we need to change the map value to the appropriate columns in our table. Let's map the material number field to material, gross weight to GWT, and net weight to NWT. Finally, let's navigate to the Table Data tab, which contains the data within our SQL table. We will run this script from this tab so we can easily see the return logs for each call to SAP. Let's click the Run button. We will be asked to save the Process Runner DB script. Let's save it to our desktop and log on to SAP to run the file. The materials have successfully been changed, and we have an error on material 102-300X, which we will fix with an error processing run. Let's go back to the table in SQL Server and refresh it. we can see the return messaging was successfully added for each material. Let's look in SAP to see the changes. We will execute the MM03T code to display material and take a look at material 100-120. The gross weight and net weight were successfully changed to 54 and 52. Let's navigate to Environment and Display Changes to see the date and time the change was made to the material. Lastly, let's fix the error in material 102-300 by removing the X. Now let's go back to Process Runner DB, refresh the table data by clicking the Refresh button, and execute an error processing run. The material 102-300 has also successfully been changed. This concludes our walkthrough of how to create a basic transaction automation script with Process Runner DB. Want to learn more about simplifying SAP with Innowera technologies? Visit us at innowera.com. Thank you for watching.